Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm Britt, creator of the StyleShaker, your guide to green and clean beauty. And this was a new move. I am back today with a list of products that I really just don't reach for anymore. I'll tell you why they're just not being used right now by me. These have already been reviewed on the channel. You've seen them either on separate reviews or in Get Ready With Me videos. Maybe that'll help you make a decision on what to buy next time. I don't know. This is a new one, so if you want to stick around and see how this goes, then here we go. Heads up, if you're going from toxic to non-toxic and have no clue where to start, check out my free green beauty guide back on the website. It's the one pager I wish I had when I first started out. In the meantime, don't forget to like this video and make sure you subscribe so you never miss another one. These are 10 green beauty products that I've reviewed, not negatively, mind you. Some of these I've liked, I just haven't reached for them again. So I want to put out there first and foremost that this is a personal opinion video. I don't do a lot of these because I like to keep it as objective as possible, but I think this would be helpful to you as you navigate this whole green beauty thing. It's not cheap. So maybe one of the reasons why I don't personally like to use it would be a reason why you would want to use it. So it's not against the brand. This is not a brand bashing video. This is just me talking to you about things that I don't reach for anymore. That's kind of it. That's the gist. I'm trying to prevent people from buying products that just don't work for them because it's not good for you. It's not good for the company. It's really not good for the environment. Okay, first product. The Juice Beauty Phyto Pigments Illuminating Primer. I reviewed this. I do not reach for this particular primer because I have ones that work much better at evening out the skin's surface. For me, this felt more like an illuminator. This felt more like something that made my skin look luminous and slightly shiny, not in a bad way. Too much luminosity and too little priming for the rest of the skin. It felt a little thin. It just wasn't what I was looking for. Instead, I used the Vapor Primer, or I used the 100% Pure Primer, or I used the Jane Iredale Beauty Prep. Like, I have alternatives, but that's the first one. The second that I don't reach for is the Jane Iredale Glow Time. I know a lot of people absolutely love this product. I do not love this product for the face. Note, I said face, because I use it on the décolleté. Sometimes I'll just use it to even things out. Great for that. But I found it to just sit a little too heavily on my face, and I could see it sitting on top of the skin, and I just didn't like that look. It was kind of a bummer. The Dream Tint, I love. The Glow Time, not huge fan of. I just, again, do not find myself reaching for it. For face, for body, love it, but like, it really isn't meant to be for body. The other product is the Au Naturale On Point O Stain, Lip Stain, whatever. This is the older formula of the product. I have the new formula here in Kawaii, and this one I like much better than the older formula. It's not that old. I think this was a recent shift. Do not reach for this color a lot, mainly because it feels too thick. I do find that when I use the current formula, which I really like, I love the color, it is definitely more of a stain. That's what it says in the description, so that's what you should expect. But I like to use it with a balm to just have a little bit more moisture. Just like a little bit more moisture. Not gloss, but a little bit more moisture. Unless I'm going for straight up matte lipstick, in which case I still probably wouldn't opt for the newer formula. I like to use it and blend it out a little bit. On Point, it just didn't cut it for me. It felt way too thick, would be my verdict there. Next was a foundation, so the Ilia True Skin Serum Foundation. This reviewed very well for me. The reason I don't reach for it now, fuller coverage foundation. It says it's lightweight and smoothing and aloe infused. This took a lot of work to blend into my skin. The best effect by using your fingers, and I was sitting there and I was like, it took a while for it to look right. Convenience, time, all of that. This just isn't my #1 go-to foundation. I don't dislike it. It's just not something, I don't know why I'm shaking it. It's just not something that I reach for anymore. Also me kind of doing a little bit of spring cleaning. I'm gonna probably hawk this on one of my friends that isn't freaked out by using the same foundation I have. So the next one is the Ilia, sorry Ilia, I'm like dinging you a little bit here. This is their eye primer, their eyeshadow primer. I do not reach for this because it just did not perform for me. It didn't perform as well as using a concealer and a setting powder to prevent creasing, to help the eyeshadow stick. It just felt like wet, and then it soaked in, and I don't know what it was supposed to do, but it didn't prime. It didn't really do its thing. The next is the Crunchy Mascara. I've loved a lot from Crunchy, but not this mascara. I've tried it several times and it just doesn't do much in terms of impact. Lengthening or thickening or multiplying the lashes, you know? It's just, just not something that I'm going, ooh, I really need to use this as much as I would say the Inica mascara, Fit Glow mascara. Those I love and use the Lily Lolo. The second Lily Lolo mascara, fantastic. Crunchy just doesn't measure up for me. However, I do love their setting powder. I actually have a lot from them that I love. Just the mascara just didn't measure up to the rest of the bunch. The next one is from Ritual de Fille. Ritual de Fille. I just like to say it with French accent. Ritual de Fille. It's their Nightshade Ashen Amber Eye Soot. This is just really hard to use. I know a lot of people have to like dig into it and then it has beautiful color. It is a nice color, but the ingredients aren't as clean as I like for this formula. They are cleaning up their act quite a bit, so I think they're gonna start producing product without phenoxyethanol. I wanna put it out there and be fair. This just was difficult. It was a tricky product to use, and I'd much rather use something from the Aether palette than something in this container, and now I have so much of it. Learn from my misses, my green beauty misses, I guess. Although some people love this. Again, personally, didn't work for me. Then one more from Jane Iredale. Sorry. I use so much of their stuff and I love it. I just did a full face with the Sunset collection, but this is their liquid liner. I do much better with a marker type or felt tip liquid liner pen. The brush is very difficult for application for me, but even so, when I would put this on, midway through the day, I'd be like, I have liquid liner on? It just came off. It didn't last. Weird. And I tried it for a while, so just never grabbed that one anymore. Then the next from Juice Beauty, and it is the eyeliner. Eyeliners, they're not like as exciting as these bigger products like foundations, but it's important to find a good eyeliner. I find that this eyeliner, the pencil is not narrow enough to give me the option of having a defined line versus a smudged line, and this pulls on the skin for me. I tried this for about a week, and because of those two things, I have other ones that I reach for way more often. And then finally, I mean, I would totally be talking about the Kosas, what do you call that? The Kosas foundation oil or whatever that is. I returned it. So I won't go into that, and people like you either love it or you hate it. I don't know, it's tinted oil, tinted face oil. Okay, I blacked it out. I didn't like it so much. I love the Kosas lipsticks though, so you know that one just didn't cut it. But the last one is the Gressa Minimalist Corrective Serum Foundation. Listen, you guys have been amazing. You guys have given me tips on how to apply this, how not to apply this, what to try, what not to try. I've listened to you. I could listen to you guys all day, every day. And I tried what you said to do, and it's not you, it's not Gressa. It's just, this is not a fit. I cannot make this work, and I cannot return this because I got it from Pettivore. While I love them for their box, their return policy is tough. So now I have this. It just doesn't, it sits on top. Pancake batter. It's so weird. And you know, that brings up actually a really good point. These are not a one size fits all. So that's why I usually like to keep this as objective as possible. I think the serum, I don't even know what type of skin it's good for. If you've liked this and used this and it's worked for you, do me a favor, put that in the comment below and let us know what type of skin you have and why you think it worked for you. I have combination skin, and I tried a brush, I tried my finger, I tried the dampened beauty blender. I've tried like all the things with all the things. I would love to hear from one of my subscribers about why this worked for you, and just tell us about your skin, because maybe it's better for drier skin types. Maybe it's better for way more oilier skin types. I wanna know. I wanna know. It's a mystery. I need to solve it, and I need your help. That's it. That's really it. That's it in a nutshell. Those are the 10 green beauty items that I just don't reach for anymore. Those are the reasons why, and hopefully that helps you as you navigate through shopping and switching and swapping. That's all I have for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more like this, by the way, this was a new idea that I just sort of like, it bubbled up over coffee this morning. Let me know, and I will see you right back here real soon. Until then,